back to my channel. My name is Alexa, this is Travels with Alexa. Today I'm going to be doing a little haul of everything I bought in Orlando. There is a lot, so buckle up. Let's get into it. So we're going to start with the shirt I'm wearing, because I feel like I can't not talk about this shirt. I've seen quite a few other people with this shirt on, and I thought it was quite iconic. So I thought I had to buy it. And it was part of a deal. If you bought two, each shirt was 25 instead of being 29. I think that's right. Correct me if I'm wrong. So the other shirt I bought alongside it was this one with all the opening dates on the back. And I just love it. It's such a nice t-shirt. And I saw lots of other people wearing it, and I get persuaded quite easily, so I purchased it. So we're gonna come out of Disney for 2 seconds. We did a day at Universal, so I bought a little keyring to commemorate. I don't know if you can see that. I really love that. And I bought a t-shirt, which I really love. I really like the retro vibe of that. And it matches, I think it matches a jacket that my mum bought, I think in the 90s, from Hollywood, when my parents visited. As you may have seen on my Instagram, we went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. I did buy a few things. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be coming to Mickey's Not So Scary again anytime soon, so I wanted to I literally cannot speak. I wanted to commemorate my first ever Mickey's Not So Scary. So I bought a pin. Let's pop that on there straight. Bought the pin, which I love. And then I bought the t-shirt. So they had a men's t-shirt and a ladies t-shirt, but I really like the men's, and I like the oversized feel of a t-shirt. So we've gone for the men's tee, which matches my pin, and it's also got the grave diggers on it. This also glows in the dark. So when it's dark and I'm wearing this, you can still see me. And I also got the ears. These also glow in the dark. And it's got the date on there. So does the tee and the pin. The bow also comes off of these ears, which I kind of like, because then they're unisex. And if my dad or my brother wanted to wear them, I don't see them wearing them, but if they wanted to, they could. So yeah, that's what I got from Mickey's Not So Scary. In our first few days, we headed to the outlets. It was the premium outlets that were by Universal, I believe we went to. We did go to the Vineland ones a little bit later in our trip, but I didn't purchase anything at those ones. So let's get into what I bought at Character Warehouse and other places at the outlets. To start with, we're going to start a Hot Topic. I wasn't going to buy anything in Hot Topic. It's not my kind of store. But then I found bluey pyjamas. And they're so soft. They are, I can't even explain how soft these pyjamas are. So yeah, they're like a shorts kind of vibe, like a boxer shorts. I love them. They were also in the sale. I believe they were in the clearance sale. It was buy one get two free, which was bizarre. So with that, I believe Sani got 2 tops for free. Next up, Character Warehouse. That is a dangerous shop. Goodness me, is that a dangerous shop. So to start with, I got this lovely green Walt Disney World long sleeve shirt with Walt Disney World along the sleeve. I don't know if you can see that. I love this colour. They had other colours as well, but green is my colour, so I had to go for the green. Next we have a Spirit jersey, the one and only Spirit jersey that I bought on this trip, and it's a Tomorrowland one. I love it so much. I'm obsessed with this Spirit jersey. I paid The label says $34.99, so including tax, which wasn't that much more. Still a bargain for a Spirit jersey. Love it. Then this cute little tee. I think this was $9. The label says $12.99, but I don't think I paid that. I think on the receipt it says $9 something. I then saw this t-shirt in the parks, and it was full price at $30 something. So I got that for more than half the price. It is a small, but it fits quite nicely, because in American sizes I'm about a medium, but this small fits quite nicely. Onto one of my favourite things I bought. The Country Bear Jamboree t-shirt, which I believe was a pass holder exclusive, I think Sally said to me. And they were just chilling in the outlets. I think that's all I bought in Character Warehouse. Yeah, that's all I bought in Character Warehouse. I thought I bought more. Evidently not. We then went into Tommy Hilfiger, and I could have spent so much money in that shop. So I managed to get a couple of t-shirts. These were a buy one get one free, which is very nice. Just some basic Tommy tees, which always handy. Then my favourite item I think I've bought ever, the Tommy Hilfiger rugby shirt. I am obsessed. I have worn it already since I've been home. I love it so much. I genuinely could have spent so much money in there. Because I then signed up to the mailing list, I then got more money off. So always subscribe to the mailing list when you're paying, because you sometimes get a little bit extra money off, because that could have been a lot more. But they're such good quality clothing, I don't care. Then we went into Columbia. I only really went into Columbia to see if they had any of the Disney stuff. They did not. But I ended up with a fleece anyway, and I love it so much. I'm a fleecy girl. I love the colour of this. It's very much my colour. Very comfortable. Very comfortable. Very ready to wear this when the colder weather comes in. I also went into Timberland because my dad asked me to pick some shirts up for him. I'm not gonna display, but they're just the they're upside down on my lap, which doesn't help. They're just the polo shirts. Got a few of them for him, and also went into Sunglass Hut because I needed a new Ray-Ban case. And the ones that come with my sunglasses from my opticians are black. And yes, they're a very practical colour, but I really like the brown case. And again, because it was the outlets, they were a lot cheaper. And then our last shop of the outlets is Levi's. Shorts, which I ended up wearing. I wore them most of the time whilst we were there. Funny story that comes with these shorts. We walked in, and this lovely team member called Michelle, we ended up talking for like a good 20 minutes about everything else. And then she was like, so what are you actually here for? I was like, the shorts you're standing in front of, actually. And she was like, let me look at you. This is your size. Went off, because the size that she said wasn't on the shelf. Went off, got the size, gave them to me, said, try these on. They fitted like a glove. She literally looked at me and said what my size was, and was correct. What is this sorcery? How? Anyway, very comfortable shorts. Would recommend. I think they're the the 501s, the Levi 501s, if anyone is interested. Very comfortable, very good for tall girlies like me because they're quite long in the leg, which I enjoy. I can't be dealing with the hot pants situation. Not for me. Another Levi purchase, but this is from Disney Springs, is a denim jacket. I love it so much. I originally went in and I picked it up because it was on the sale rack, and then I just double checked with a team member in the shop. I was like, oh, can I just double check this is in the sale? She was like, oh no, it's not. I was like, okay, never mind, I'm gonna put that back. And then she double checked again and came over to me and was like, I'm so sorry, it is in the sale. And I was like, I'm gonna go pick that back up again. And here it is, in my home, ready to be worn. We're now gonna go to a little bit of artwork. Wasn't on the agenda to buy artwork, but here we are. I believe, I can't remember where we bought them. I think it was the art shop in Disney Springs. But, oh no, I dropped it. But we've got a little Mary Poppins postcard with the penguins on and the sheep. It was kind of the animals that sold it to me, especially like the sheep and the duck. Why? I don't know. But also because it's Mary Poppins, and Mary Poppins is one of my favourite films. And I love that so much. And then for my mum, I got a lovely little tiki room postcard. For my dad, I got him a lovely little steam train with the castle in the background. I love this one so much. My favourite. It's Chip and Mrs. Potts. So the artist who drew this, Andy Gonzalez, his name's on the back, he was actually in the shop drawing these. So you can pay, I think this was not what it says on here. I didn't pay that much for it. He was actually in there drawing these. This one was actually already drawn in a flicky through thing. But yeah, he was actually in there, which was kind of cool to buy his artwork when he was there. Staying on the artwork theme, I was in Epcot and I was going to buy, I wasn't going to buy the perfume I ended up buying in Disney. However, in Epcot they had a Dior event going on. I was completely sucked in by the whole thing. So I ended up buying the perfume. This isn't the perfume I originally went in for. I was going for the J'adore alcoholic free one. But then I sprayed that one and this one won for me. But because I bought my perfume there, they were doing sketches of the customers. And I'm fully obsessed with this. Are you kidding me? I love it so much. And my reaction shocked the artist. And he was like, that was the reaction I've been waiting for all day. And he was so nice. And they asked me to take a photo with them and his drawing. And I was like, am I famous? I'm not famous, obviously. But I love that so much. It's giving proper Glinda vibe. Oh, I literally cannot speak. It's giving proper Glinda vibes. And I love it so much. I'm obsessed with the fact that they put me in heels when I was in fact not in heels. I think I just had my pink t-shirt on. So he went with that vibe. And I love it so much. And I'm so glad I managed to get it home safely. Next up, we're gonna have a little gander at the bag charms I ended up buying. I wasn't going to buy any bag charms, actually. But then I saw these. And then I had to. Oh, no. Turn around. Please turn around. The little Chippendales. So I had to get them. And then I saw Mickey and I was like, well, you're coming home with me. So I ended up with bag charms. Why Dale is on cardboard and Chip is not, I don't know. But they are so cute and I can't wait to use them on my future trips. Next, I have a cute little purse, a card holder actually. I saw it quite a few times whilst we were there and I was like, oh, I don't need it. I don't need it. And then we were in Hollywood Studios and I ended up just buying it. It was $19.99 without tax. So I was like, oh, let's just do it. And I've actually been using it since I've been home. So it's actually kind of handy. Thank you, previous me. You guys are not prepared for what's about to happen. There are pins. Actually, I didn't buy as many pins as I thought I was going to, but we will just go through them. Oh, actually, I'm going to start with this cute little magnet from Dinosaur. I know it's not actually dinosaur ride related, but I thought it was really funny with his little arms. I did want a dinosaur pin or magnet, but obviously with the ride closing soon, they didn't have any. So I had to settle for this, but that's okay because I still love it. And then going into pins, we've got a little Mary Poppins one. If it would like to focus, there we go. And then obviously had to get this one with my boys on it. The little Chip and Dale one. Then with one of my other favourite Disney films, with all three of them. And then this one, another Aristocats, What's New. This one went a bit sparse because we saw it in Hollywood Studios and then we just didn't see it at all for like a week. And then we were in Disney Springs and I managed to find it. So I think everyone's rule of thumb with shopping in Disney is if you see it, buy it straight away because sometimes it goes quite quickly. You can be lucky and it comes back, but always buy it straight away because you will end up regretting not buying things. I regret not buying one thing, but that is my own fault. Next, we have this adorable Walt and Mickey pin. I saw this one quite a few times. I was umming and ahhing about buying it, but I thought, oh, do you know what? Just buy it. Again, let's not live in regret. And then I had to get this one because we love all four our park icons and it matches the lanyard I ended up buying for my park pass. So, matchy, which also matches another thing that I have bought, but we will get onto that a little bit later because there's multiple of those items and I'd like to keep it in one area. Key rings. So because Rock and Roller Coaster is closing, as is with Aerosmith, I had to buy a little something. Again, they didn't have any pins, sold out because closing. So I ended up getting this cute little Mickey one, looking very angry on a guitar. A little Rock and Roller Coaster. I know it's still going to be called Rock and Roller Coaster, it's just Muppets themed instead. Which doesn't break my heart as much at the fact that they're not completely changing everything. It's still Rock and Roller Coaster, just with a Muppets layover. So I'm not completely heartbroken. Another key ring is just the letters of my family. Oh, are there? There's me, and then my brother. I bought these ones at the Contemporary. I hadn't seen them at all anywhere. And then bought them, and then they pop up everywhere. Disney's a funny old thing. And then my favourite keychain of them all is the yellow strap. I wasn't going to buy it, and then literally everywhere they're like, pull the yellow strap, and I was like, well, now I have to get one for my car keys. So there's the yellow strap. And there's a little Dale pin, which Sani traded for me, which was very sweet. She traded for another one for me, but I think it's somewhere in a different bag. Haven't got it out yet. I think that's all my pins. I thought I bought more, but obviously not. Another little Disney, World of Disney purchase, which most of those pins, I think most of those pins came from World of Disney. I also fell into the trap of getting the Touchland Disney hand sanitizer. Speaking of hand sanitizers, going back to the outlets for a moment, I fell into Bath and Body Works. So Sani had this lovely moisturising one called Flannel, and we went into Bath and Body Works, completely sold out. Boo. Ended up just buying some others. Went to a lovely little Disney meetup the other day and went into Bath and Body Works, and bam, it was there. So girly stocked up. I keep forgetting things I bought in World of Disney. Saw this cute little hat for my brother. So when we were in Paris last year, he won't wear a headband with ears, but he'll wear a hat with ears. And in Paris we managed to get, I think it's a black hat with denim ears. And he was like, if they have just a plain black hat with plain black ears, please purchase. You betcha I purchased. It just says little Mickey Mouse on the edge there, which is quite nice. A little black ear icon. I also got myself a hat, a lovely little Walt Disney World. Because I like wearing hats when I go for a walk, so the sun's not like blinding me, especially when I've got sunglasses on. It just like goes behind the sunglasses, so I enjoy wearing a little hat. Some of the hats I had for me were a bit too, I don't want to wear them at home, whereas this is a little bit more understated, perhaps is the word I want to use, but I really like that. I also managed to make a little purchase in Epcot at the Japan Pavilion. So on our way out to Orlando, my claw clip broke. I haven't actually used this, so what was the point of me buying it? But it was so pretty, I had to buy it. How gorge is that? I love it so much. It's so nice. And I went up to the counter with the one they have on the shelf, and she was like, let me go and see if we have any like in a pack. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. So I have a claw clip that no one else has touched. We're getting there. I promise we are getting there. A Christmas decoration. We went into the Christmas shop in Disney Springs. Yes, they're playing Christmas music all year round. The one thing my mum asked for was, if you find a nice Christmas decoration, please bring it home. And everything they had was quite breakable, and I was very worried about getting it home. Until I found this. A lovely little retro original, oh please spin. Original Disney World logo. And I love that so much. It is quite heavy. That's the only thing with, I find with Disney decorations, they're quite heavy. However, this yellow, it's not even yellow, it's red thing comes off. So you could maybe clip it to something else if you wanted to. So next up we have some drinking vessels. Now, yes, I bought multiple. Number one, first up, I saw this in the Disney store in London, beginning of this year, and I regretted so bad not buying it that I went back and they never had it again. And I've been on the lookout ever since. And we walked into, I can't remember where we were. We were in one of the parks and I saw it and I walked towards it, picked it up and went to the till. And it's the 4-Park mug. And I love it so much. Again, matches my lanyard and pin. I love it so much. I've been after this mug for so long and I finally have it in my grasp. Mug number 2, again, wasn't going to purchase this one at all, is the Animal Kingdom mug. I just love it so much. The colours are beautiful. And it's not obviously obviously Disney Animal Kingdom on that side, and obviously Mickey Mouse, but it's not too in your face. Take that back. Let's be real. It is very in your face. Disney. It's literally got Mickey on the front of it. But yeah, I love a good mug. I love a good cup of tea, and I can't wait to drink tea out of these. Mug number 3. Very impulse purchase. This one is the Contemporary Resort. Never stay there. Probably never will, because it's so expensive, but I had to buy it because it had a little monorail on it, and on the thing it says, "Here comes the monorail," which I said a lot on this trip, whenever I saw a monorail. I just love it so much. So that is going to be like a family mug, and I really love the little detail of Mickey in the bottom. It's so cute. I love that so much. And then my final drinking vessel is the Epcot coffee cup travel mug. Do I have a use for this? Actually, yes, I do. I do have a use for this. I can take it to work with me or rehearsals, so good purchase. Well done me. So we're actually coming to the end of my haul. I've only got a few more things to show you. This one's pretty iconic, and I'm so happy with myself for umming and ahhing and then being like, do you know what? Just buy it. And it is the Sorcerer Mickey Walt Disney World hoodie. I love it so much. The whole Sorcerer Mickey range was actually really nice. There was actually a Sorcerer Mickey t-shirt that I've been looking for ages, that I saw so many people wearing, but they didn't seem to sell it anymore, which I was quite sad about. So I think there must have been a changeover just before we went, of a Sorcerer Mickey merch. But I love this jumper so much. It is so soft, it is so warm. It's gonna get a lot of wear. I'm very excited about it. Now, these final 2 items are the most practical things I have bought. So I bought the Walt Disney World backpack, the big one, and I also bought the tote bag. I really like the Park Icons tote bag, but with what I need the bag for, I was a bit worried it would just get dirty, so I thought it was a bit more practical to go with the black. Very practical for work, rehearsals. Love it a lot. Lots of pockets. Ear holder. Do I need that for work and rehearsals? No. But that's okay, because I can use it as a park bag. There are so many pockets, so many compartments in this bag. It's also got a little clip here for a strap to put on a suitcase if you needed to take it anywhere. If you're travelling. Good travel bag, actually. Very good travel bag. Might be going to Paris. This one, definitely going to Paris. Again, the rucksack's got a strap to go on a suitcase. Lots of compartments, like the water bottle pockets on the side. I'm very happy with my purchases. And then I forgot my ears. Oh my goodness, they've been sat here the whole time and I forgot about them. I had to buy them. I was wearing my Remy t-shirt and I'd paired it with just a normal pair of ears, and then these fell onto my head and my credit card went beep. I love these so much. They are so cute. They had just come out with some new ones as well. Just normal Ratatouille ones. These are the ride ones. They had cheese on them. Obviously not real cheese. But yeah, no label on them because war in the parks. And then probably my most favourite pair of ears I've ever owned is Slinky Dog. I I love them so much. I just need an outfit for them now. These was being sold here in the UK a few years ago, maybe last year, year before, and I never bought them. I was like, oh come on, I never wear them. And then I saw them in the parks and I was like, you're gonna have to come home with me. And if you didn't know, I have a little Slinky Dog sat in front of my TV. So, and I love sausage dogs, hence little Slinky Dog. Now on to my favourite purchase. Again, wasn't intending to buy any plushies. This is the one and only plushie I did buy. I had to buy a little Mickey. He sat on our desk under our TV in our room the whole time. And we came back one day from a park day, and Mousekeeping had put him on our bed and sat him on our bed with a little towel and the TV remote. It's actually very sweet. So yeah, that is everything, I think. I don't think I've forgotten anything. There we go. That is my Walt Disney World haul. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a little thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more Disney travel adventures. The Disney World vlogs are on their way, I do promise. And leave a comment below. Let me know what your favourite item in that humongous pile of merch that I have bought. The Walt Disney World vlogs are on their way. I'm just trying to find time to fully sit down, give them my full attention. So they are in good shape rather than me rushing them to get them out and they're not how I want to present myself or the vlogs. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one.